which is a 39-point spread, which outside of Vandy, you don't see in the SEC. So this is crazy, but it's justified. There's no question. Shoot, they beat Arkansas by 37, who's a much better team than Mizzou. So, man, this team's just rolling. And that makes it kind of boring until we figure out who can beat them. And that's probably going to be in the SEC championship game, because people were trying to stretch Florida into a possible foe. And that's understandable. They've got talent. But at the same time, I think for those of us who wanted to see a competitive game, we were trying to will Florida to halftime at 3-0, and then it just all imploded on them. And you can't do that against a team like Georgia. And suddenly it was 17-0 at half. So after Mizzou, obviously Georgia Tech's the finale. I'm losing track of who else they have yet to play. Tennessee.
Yeah.
Which
and that's
fairly interesting for a while. It's got the potential to be somewhat interesting.
Yeah, it really all depends on how Tennessee's defense plays in that game. I think their offense is very, very good. It's shown up against some of their biggest opponents, but defensively for Tennessee, that's been the huge issue. And Tennessee's pass defense comes in ranked 10th in the SEC, maybe 9th at best. So they've been having a little bit issues with the pass defense. We saw it against Alabama. They competed for the first, half, maybe even into the third quarter, then gave up, I think, 21 unanswered in the fourth quarter. So Tennessee's just going to have to, if they want to compete in that game, they're going to have to play a really, really good stretch through the entire game.
Yeah, it was a 24-17 game going into the fourth quarter against Alabama. So they were right there, and then got nail to the hammer to the nail type deal in the fourth quarter.